non-stop playing with my Thor hammer during this. It doubles as a bottle opener. What's your next snack, Hammy?
Hobnobs. Hobnobs are a very good biscuit. They're a very solid little oaty weety thing. Yeah.
I don't know what it is that makes them so knobbly.
I think it's that, like, because with digestive biscuits, they're all like a single thing. I mean, hobnobs aren't multiple things, but like, you know what I mean? It's not like as granular.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't
like it's a bit more crumbly.
What is it inside? So like when you eat a hobnob, it's got something like almost, I want to say chewy about them, but not chewy. It's like the small little grain. I don't know what it is in there, but there's so many varieties as well. So you can just get a hobnob. Are you talking about with like the chocolate coating or without?
What other hobnob is there? There's only the chocolate hobnob.
No,
That's the
there's
only
ones you can get without the chocolate layer.
I wouldn't trust those.
No, I wouldn't either. They're soul destroying and they're incredibly disappointing. Always go for chocolate hobnobs. That's the lesson of 2021.
Be a little bit sus with them non-chocolate hobnobs. You see there, young ones, I've been using your language.
Yeah.
It's an Among Us joke, just in case you don't know.
I am a biscuit dipper in milk. Dipper in milk.
Get it? No, because like, you know, hobnobs, you know what's really cool? Like taking a hobnob and then dipping it into some Horlicks so that you have that slightly malted milk sort of thing. That's some, you know, like top tier level biscuit dunking.
I used to really enjoy when I was a kid just getting digestive biscuits. Like, let's be honest, if they're the ones in the biscuit tin, they're the boring ones. Nobody actually cares for those. But I used to just enjoy sort of absorbing the milk in the biscuit and then just waiting for it to go a teeny tiny bit soggy and then just munch it. And then you've got a drink and a biscuit in one and it's just good.
See, I'm kind of a little bit more of the one that's like, I tried to get it as close to being like saturated but still have it a bit crunchy.
You need the crunch.
Yeah, you kind of need that good old crunch because, you know, that kind of then removes the whole biscuitiness of a biscuit and then you just end up just a little bit upset.
Then you've got sort of like you're going down the soggy Weetabix territory and it's all just there's a blurred line. Well, next time you go to Tesco's, if we're on a biscuit rant, you need to there's like a selection box of biscuits and it's all just different chocolatey biscuits, like milk chocolate, white chocolate. It's good. It's a Tesco brand one again. I know how to splash out.
Hobnobs, my rating on hobnobs. I'm gonna have to give them the 4.5.
I feel like I'm gonna be scathing with them. I'm gonna say a 3.
Oh,
it's slightly a little more scathing. I'm not saying I don't enjoy a hobnob, but there are other biscuits I think I like more.
That's true actually, because hobnobs you don't get a lot in a pack.
No, you don't, and I feel like the excitement very quickly dies. Like, oh yeah, this is good, and then it's just sort of I don't know.
I'm still going to keep my 4, but with the magic of an asterisk. There. I'm giving myself so much work on this editing. Why am I doing this?
I know.
Next snack.
Next. You know, Dairy Milk.
Yes.
They've been doing a white chocolate recently. Kind of new.
Ooh.
But they've also been doing Oreo white chocolate Dairy Milk. Now, I'm not one to rant and rave about Oreos. I don't particularly care. But when they're inside a chocolate, it's pretty fantastic. It's pretty nice.
See, now I like the dairy milk, like the standard dairy milk that has the Oreos in it, because then it adds just a little bit of extra crunch to it, and it still feels like you're getting a decent amount of chocolate. But I'm not sure how that white chocolate one would go down.
I suppose it's probably richer, because I think white chocolate can be a bit creamier and that, but I am a fiend for it. It's really good. I would seriously recommend it. It's quite rich, so you can't have too much in one go, which to be honest is probably a good thing, because again, insatiable sweet tooth. So if there's something that stops me eating chocolate, it's always a plus.
Now, I'm not sure if I would like it, because I'm not really a white chocolate sort of guy, but then the last time I had white chocolate, it was like Milky Bar, and Milky Bar for me is just notoriously terrible.
See, I feel like white chocolate, like Milky Bar, is somehow a taste of its own. I've never found something that tastes exactly like a Milky Bar. I feel like it's quite an individual taste, and if you have other white chocolates, it tastes quite different, in my opinion.
Okay, I might have to give it a go. White chocolate with Oreos. I'm going to give it, as my preliminary rating, I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'm gonna call it a 4, just because nothing at the moment is on par with those jolly penguins.
Those penguins are I'm gonna change their name. I originally called them demonic chocolate penguins. I'm just gonna call them chocolate exorcist penguins.
I like it. It sounds good.
Final snack. Because it's Tesco branded.
Hey, I'm already excited. Give me a bargain any day.
It is the Tesco sweet and salty popcorn.
Ones that are already in a bag popped, or ones you have to pop yourself?
No, ones that are already in the bag, like you just open them and then you just go in and get there. Like, I wouldn't look for something that has an obstruction to food.
I don't think I've had them, you know.
Oh my goodness, you must go. Like, they're brilliant. Like, basically, they're in a big, well, average-sized pink bag. They're like £1.05. Like, just go and get them. Like, you will need to purchase like maybe 2 or 3.
Do they do just salted flavour and just sweet? Is it always mixed?
No, they do just salted and just sweet, but those are your low tier ones. Sweet and salty is where it's at.
No, I'm gonna upset you here. I think my favourite popcorn is salted. I'm not a fan of sweet popcorn. I know me. I'm not a fan of sweet popcorn.
Who even are you? It's not that I don't like salted popcorn, it's just that sweet and salty is much better because you get the beauty of the salted popcorn with the slight sweetness that matches up with it.
Yeah, it cancels it out a bit.
Yeah, it kind of just like helps to balance it, because sometimes sweet popcorn, they get it wrong and it's just like the wrong type of sweet. It's not like the same as the cinema, and then you're like, oh, this is some like hot garbage.
I do think I went to the cinema once with a friend years and years and years ago, and she had a bucket of salted popcorn, I think, and she poured chocolate into the bucket. So you were sort of getting like a mix of salt and chocolate, and it was actually pretty good from what I remember. Like, it was the mix of sweet and salted, but also chocolate. It was a pretty fantastic thing, and I'm not a fan of like salted caramel or anything like that. So I'm quite surprised I enjoyed this, but it was pretty damn good.
See, now my problem is that if it's chocolate sauce, it's just going to get all over your fingers, and then that just completely ruins the experience of anything, because then, it's like, oh, I finished the film, now I must go to the, cinema toilets and wash my hands for 5 years.
I tell you what, along with the sensations, if you throw in some pop chips, I'm there. Because those are the lower calorie crisps.
Damn!
So I can eat more!
Oh, that's a bonus snack that we have to talk about right there. But first, we got to rate the popcorn. I'm rating it I'm not even going to bother with numbers anymore. I'm rating it a trainer.
What? Rate it I love them. They're so good. And they're low calorie as well. So if I'm feeling bad and I'm in the shops buying my groceries and I see like a big packet of crisps, and I'm looking at the Pringles, where I definitely won't stop, because, I'm just going to put those to the side. You got Doritos, and then you got Pop Chips. Pop Chips taste really good, and they're lower calorie, which is just a win-win.
See, the downside with Pop Chips, they used to have like a what do you call it? A bacon flavored one that I could have, like a vegetarian bacon flavor, and it was good. But now it's not there anymore. No, but Pop Chips are cool. I like Pop Chips because they have that perfect mix of being a healthy snack that doesn't taste like arse. By the way, as a random bit of plugs, because this is also being put onto Sarah's channel, I am the Afro Hamurai, also known as Afro. I do music and I also play games, and I'm going to put some things on the screen somewhere. I don't know where. It might even just be in a jump cut somewhere. you know, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And
Thank you.
check out Sarah on Twitch. And subscribe to me.
Subscribe to Hammy.
Yeah. Cool.